It's a great organization. We run 12 programs. I love Volunteer Frederick.
You can really see the impact of your work immediately by being a volunteer, and that's why I do it.
I actually try to recruit a lot more kids in it because I think it's a great thing that they do.
Feel good by doing good. Good to be part of the group.
Volunteer Frederick engages people, empowers organizations, and enhances communities. Whether through volunteer promotion and recruitment, volunteer management training, service project coordination, disaster preparedness programs, or collaborative fundraising initiatives, Volunteer Frederick mobilizes and connects volunteers and builds the capacity of local organizations to effectively use them. What follows are snapshots of how youth, families, senior citizens, professionals, and businesses help serve their community through Volunteer Frederick's programs. Too mature for babysitters and traditional summer camp, but too young to work, drive, or be left alone while parents work, middle school students have fewer summer options for meaningful engagement. Summer Serve and Summer Serve Express engage 80 youth in 20 different service learning projects over 6 summer weeks. Youth can plant trees, restore wetlands, paint murals, visit the elderly, educate children, and more. Volunteer Frederick's Summer Serve programs empower and engage youth from all backgrounds as agents of positive change in their communities.
Last year, my cousin worked as a counselor, and I attended as a participant. And I liked it so much, so I asked Stacy if I could be a counselor this year. I feel pretty great, actually. I like working with the kids. They're really fun.
I know AJ loves it. He wants to go every year.
At Summer Serve, they come, they work, they help the community, they get hours, then they go home and sleep. So I just find that Summer Serve is more productive.
To do that. This feeling of accomplishment is not just reserved for the youth. Pro bono consulting offers professional adults the opportunity to serve in a broad array of fields that include information technology, program leadership, legal, marketing, event planning, skilled trades, fundraising, graphics art, grant research and applications, accounting, and much more. Volunteer Frederick helps many professionals improve their skills and apply their expertise to short-term projects with impact.
I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do the regular volunteer program or the pro bono consulting program. So the staff here was really good at sort of fitting me into the best place to use my skills in alignment with what the local agency's needs were. Diana in particular was great. I sent her my resume and she sent it back, said, I think this is your organization. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, I don't know.
Having Alexandra's help with writing this grant was instrumental. She played a very large part in that, and for that we've been awarded the Barbara Bush grant, which is going to help run our family literacy retreats that we're holding this summer.
It turned out to be a great fit, so who knew?
For those looking for a long-term or ongoing volunteer opportunity, people can use the online searchable database that lists the volunteer needs of more than 400 local organizations. Or prospective volunteers can consult with staff on a one-to-one basis to find the opportunity that fits their interests, schedule, and skills. Another way to get connected is through Volunteer Frederick's Retired and Senior Volunteer Program. RSVP is part of a network of national service programs that provides Americans 55 and older the opportunity to apply their life experiences in meeting community needs. RSVP members volunteer at approximately 50 local agencies, performing such services as enhancing public safety, providing patient care, and supporting the arts.
I've been the volunteer coordinator since 2006, and we've never had to actually recruit for volunteers. Volunteer Frederick and the Retired Seniors Volunteer Program do a wonderful job of recruiting for us. I think of the 128 volunteers that we had this past season, 60 of them are RSVP members. And our volunteers gave 5,800 hours, so you can see the impact that has when they provide us with good quality volunteers. So we've been served tremendously by their recruitment efforts.
Volunteer Frederick not only helps organizations like the Weinberg Center with volunteer promotion and recruitment, it also helps organizations raise funds while engaging in a county-wide service project.
Doing the big sweep.
It works like a collaborative walkathon, where teams of volunteers from dozens of organizations ask friends, neighbors, and colleagues to support their cause by sponsoring their cleanup effort.
Big Sweep is something that brings communities together to help raise money for local nonprofit organizations.
At the same time, does a lot for the community as far as recycling, and saves I think the county hundreds of man hours in picking up trash around the community.
It helps. Every little bit helps.
This is actually part of our own National Service Day, Comcast Cares, and it was just a great opportunity to partner with Volunteer Frederick and help out the local community that we work in. You know, they do so much for the community, and I mean, to be able to have over 1,000 people come out on a day to come up and pick up trash and beautify the community on a Saturday, I mean, be able to do that, I mean, that's fantastic.
It's just great fun. It's doing so much good for the community, and it's part of giving back to this lovely place where we live. It's great.
There are other ways that volunteers can serve through Volunteer Frederick, including serving in the Youth Action Corps, Volunteer Medical Reserve Corps, and the Energy Action Corps.
I really encourage people to look at what it is that Volunteer Frederick does. They do a great service. It's a really important service because without the help of the volunteers through Volunteer Frederick, many people, children, older people, people of all ages and incomes would suffer a great deal.
With the state of our real economy, if we didn't have volunteers, there are lots of things in Frederick County that wouldn't get done.
In everyone's heart of hearts, they want to do good. Not everyone can contribute financially. This is the best opportunity to get out there and serve the community and do good for others. And at the same time, feel good about your contribution, and you meet a lot of great people, so it's really fun.
That's what I hope, that in some way, whether even if it's just in their heart, they get paid back for what they do. So I just hope that they be better people. That's all.
How does it make you feel when you're helping people?
Good.
I think people are under the impression that they need to have a big checkbook sometimes to really make a difference, and that's not really true. It doesn't take much. Every little bit helps, and everybody should do their part, you know, whatever they can do.
Are you ready to do your part? Contact Volunteer Frederick to find the community volunteer opportunity that's right for you. Help strengthen Volunteer Frederick by serving on a committee, volunteering in the office, or participating in one of our many programs. And support Volunteer Frederick by making a personal financial contribution or attending one of our special events.
Volunteer Frederick, engaging volunteers,
empowering organizations,
and enhancing communities.